You're introducing one.
I'll do it for one.
Go on then.
Welcome to the problematic. Oh fucking hell! I started again.
Jesus Christ, I'll fucking do it. I'll do it.
I was like, go on, I don't.
Yeah.
Welcome to the problematic pub podcast. We're here today, myself, Sandro Ford, and
Simon Emmanuel.
who are we joined by today, Simon?
We've got the fantastic Tanya Spence-Kelly. And you actually broke my rib there, mate. And we got the fantastic Steffan Alun. Right, yeah. Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Thank you very much.
We've got. Let's talk a little bit about yourselves first. Obviously, I know all about you, Steph, because we're on Stone Circle, so we'll skip that. So
Do the audience know about Stone Circle? Maybe they would like some context.
judging by ticket numbers, probably not. Mate. That's it, mate. But
I want to know that you understand that a podcast is not so that we get to know each other.
Tell the stories, gone. I know that. I was there.
yeah, that'd be weird, but inviting all your friends on and go, I'm fucking bored now, and I knew all this stuff before. Like, Tanya, so you used to be a comedian years ago, and I think you're coming back into it. But actually, you're much more now, aren't you? Since your travels to Mexico, that's changed you as a person, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I ran away during COVID. Wales was driving me crazy. Took a one-way flight to Mexico and just went on a big transformational journey.
Do they mind you going there?
Who? Mexico? No, Mexico. It was one of the only countries that would let you in, but they give you 6 month visa on arrival.
Oh, really?
You just rock up, get a little apartment next to the Caribbean Sea.
You know, you asked that question as if Mexico had some previous dirt on Tanya. Don't mind you coming. No, you like, man. You're a fucking hellraiser, man.
I've also thought Mexico being quite a dangerous place. Or,
Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah.
A lot of Mexicans out there. No?
Yeah, a lot of Mexicans.
No Mexicans. The cartel people I'm on about. I got nothing against Mexicans, by the way.
I don't think you get to go around going, "Oh, that's dangerous and full of drugs" when you're from Portugal.
The Mexicans like, fuck that place.
And I love you stating you always went to Mexicans full of Mexicans. That's so like you said, I went to Butlins, he was full of cunts. You know what I mean? It's just what's going to happen.
Like danger out there, like cartel.
Well, yeah, they're all around, but it's the police you have to watch out for. The police are the ones, yeah. You have to just always have cash on you so you can bribe them. They caught me smoking a joint on the beach once and I had to give them 50 quid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's imagine the police like that. You're like they want to bribe you, but they're actually too fat to catch you if you say no. Do you know what I mean? They're bloody useless, the police, aren't they?
Well, you go like, basically money is sound out there. But you do feel a little bit like nervous on. You go on your own, did you?
Yeah, I went on my own, yeah.
That's fucking ballsy.
But then I met an Argentinian man and we were together for the whole time, so I had my like protection,
Right.
language, yeah.
Oh, really? That was
Yeah.
How quickly did you meet the Argentinian?
the airport.
42 days in.
On the megabus on the way to the airport.
When are you off? Mexico, fucking hell, for instance.
Yeah, it was like basically instantly. But yeah, I had a lot of fun out there. My God, like what a place.
You said 42 days in. Do you know that number for sure? Were you
Yes.
keeping a diary or is that?
No. It was just a lot of like angel numbers and like 42 is the number of the universe and all that kind of stuff. So it was very, very. I met
Fucking
him
hell.
on 11/11.
Right. 42 is the number of the universe. I think that's what Douglas Adams thinks in Hitchhikers.
Yeah, that's where it's from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not like angels.
No, but it's true, isn't it?
But it is
42
true.
The
Okay.
universe, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Well, explain that.
Talking about intelligent stuff, in fact.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you want about?
So far, this is the most intelligent guest we've had on. We're really out of our depth, mate. Yeah. We're normally
It's
making.
normally. It's like, have you shit yourself?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You'll have to excuse them. This is the first time they've had a guest who can count to 40.
Do you know what I found?
Coming in
when
with
I
big
came
numbers.
When I came back to Port Talbot, so I moved back to Port Talbot recently, and I live in Baglin, and Baglin is junction 42, and I was like, fuck, like this is amazing.
You're going to lose your shit when you turn 42. You're 42 birthday, you're like, I know.
So where did you first go? You flew into where?
Cancun.
Cancun. Oh, that's a party place.
Yeah, it's a party place, yeah.
Was it happening out there when the COVID's on?
Yeah, God, yeah, they didn't shut anything down. It was party the whole time. And loads of
Really?
people from all over the world, young people, like our age, flew there, and everyone just
Why
set
did
up
we
new
fucking go
communities.
there?
I know, mate.
I was drinking my back garden in a fucking them lazy spas. I was going flat all the time.
No, you weren't. You were. Let's be honest. This is what Sandro did during COVID. The local pub opened, right, providing everyone came in high vis, and every time the police turned up, they pretended to paint the walls.
What was that?
They had to bring,
I can't say the
paint brushes with them, so they weren't just doing work.
One no bloke, great. I can't remember but I was his name. But he kept, you know, one day with like one you paint like art with.
Who was it? Graham, was it?
Yeah. No one you paint art with.
Yeah.
He said, please come in. Who are you? Fucking Van Gogh. Like, what are you going to paint with that?
That's amazing. Do you know what?
But the police, we haven't moved one wall. Only one wall's ever painted.
That's amazing. I love the idea that the police turn up 8 weeks after and go, it's the same bloke. What do you expect? The paintbrush is fucking tiny. And I look one wall, so technically that pub just got smaller and smaller on that side. So many coats of paint on there. That's funny, man. I'm so jealous you got to go to Mexico.
I just think not everyone can pull off pretending to be a painter.
That's true.
Like if you're there painting a wall, but you've got a guide dog.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
But I feel like you could. I feel like you could paint. You could pull off being a painter. But if it was anything else, like if it was like the leisure centre and they came in, you're like, I'm just giving people some personal training. Like, fuck off, you are.
Sandra would look at home anywhere in a high vis. not just anywhere in the country. Like literally.
In a supermarket or Sandro.
Even
If I found myself in the North Pole and Sandra was there in a high vis, I'd be like, oh, it's good someone's checking it out.
There's tricks to paint when you do these things. Also, I should do put a little speck of paint in your glasses.
No.
Like a couple of dots in glasses, and they come in there. They're like, "Oh, he's fucking been painting that guy now."
So in the time when the finances were the worst possible, you were having to replace glasses every 3 weeks. That's insane. That's mad.
Oh, he's mulch and wipe it off.
Do you know what you are? You're like a grassroots con man. Like you can't be bothered to go out to LA to like trick rich widows into marrying you. You're just there in your pub going, if anyone comes, I get to finish my pint.
Do you know if I was at a rave and everyone was in high vis, I'd look at Sandro and I'd just assume he was working anyway. It's just one of those bits. It's like
I look like a 40-year-old apprentice, or he still hasn't been passed.
42-year-old apprentice.
He can't pass. We keep him on. £3 an hour. What does he do? He just wanders about drinking.
Wait, so how many of you were in the pub painting the wall at the most? Like,
that wasn't a load. Did I have like 10, 15 of us in a
yeah, they have to be realistic. They stopped there. Come on, it's got to look decent. Like,
But I think the neighbours of grass up, lab, they couldn't prove it. Like,
yeah.
but when they come in and I'm in a booze now, they were like, "What's going on?" I said, "Oh, we painting."
Well, I'm surprised they could smell the booze. Over all those paint fumes, to be honest. That wall was done 14 times in one day.
We didn't get caught, but luckily it didn't happen. But a few times we turned up there, and then when we leave, we started laughing. We're like, "Oh fuck, we don't have any paint."
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't have any paint there.
Yeah.
Because the guy who would bring the paint, he was renovating his house. We just bring, but if he didn't come there, he'd bring the paint with him. So sometimes if the police at that time did come in, we fucked. We painting with what? I don't know.
And then you've got to act it all out. You go, we're painting with what? You go, shit! God, we forgot.
No, but then I think what happens then? They think, right, this is vulnerable people. We're going to phone the because if there's like 10 blokes in Ivers painting with no paint, you think, right, COVID has got them mentally, and they got to be sectioned. It's like, right, this is a bit weird now. There's no paint. There's a guy with a thin paintbrush painting nothing called Graham. This is... And there's a guy there with paint in his glasses. There's no paint in the building. This is fucking weird. And he's got high vis on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also, let's not just leave this unsaid. Painters in pubs don't wear high vis.
That's so true.
It's just that the people who drink in Port Talbot, their idea of someone with a job.
No, like more
High
places.
vis, paintbrush in hand, going, right, let's do the sonogram.
But that, I think within like if you go anywhere else in the country, being important is like wearing a suit.
Yeah.
He's got that. He got high vis. He's doing well for himself. He's doing well.
Yeah.
Mad. Are you from Baglan originally then?
yeah.
Oh, you're a Baglan.
I'm Baglan girl, yeah.
Sponsor for this episode is Avon Ales, absolute legends on Station Road. Avon Ales and fine wine. You can get craft beer, just a general good time. Staying with them will take out. They don't care.
So Avon Ales is Talbot's #1 supplier of grassroots entertainment. You can call me like there once a month. Also, we've got grassroots bands. We've got a lot of entertainment. You can come in, have a drink, have a laugh. Great supporters of local acts and local arts, and have a good time.
a scam when I was a kid, right? So whenever there were like big parties going on that we weren't allowed to go to, I'd always say to my mum, I say, "Oh, is it all right if we sleep in the back garden tonight in a tent?" I said, "Yeah, go on." And so then we set the tent up, wait for my mum to go to bed, and we'd all sneak out of the tent, go to this party, make sure we were back in the tent.
But what do you do with them dummies like they done in Alcatraz?
What?
He might like goes in my Simon's rock. It's not talking.
That would be
It's pitch
amazing.
black. All you can feel the texture.
But
It's not
imagine it was too realistic and my mum never noticed and I couldn't get back into my own life. I'm just watching from a distance and my dummy having like ice cream on the seaside. I'm like, ah.
He's non-verbal.
My
non-verbal.
my stepdad is just watching me play football going, well, he has always been shit at football, but he doesn't seem to be moving much. Yeah?
Your stepdad knows all along, but he doesn't want you back. I much prefer him. He don't give me any cheek. He goes to bed when he's put in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we make that a film? That'd be great. Oh, that'd be so good.
That would be a fucking good film.
It'd be a great... But I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, the concept is fucking bonkers, isn't it?
Silicon Simon.
Yeah.
Silicon Simon.
Silicon Simon, yes. That's amazing. And also, give it a couple of years, that's going to explain my face as well.
Do you like Botox? Though,
I do like a bit of Botox.
There
mate,
was
yeah.
You told me this story. Was it someone told me a story? We're talking about it. So like people like a lot of people have like so much Botox. They faces like just don't move like. Tell me that woman.
Oh yeah.
So we knew a producer who works on no postcode lotteries. So when they go to people's houses, he has that big win, the £100,000. They come with a film crew and they like someone all that, but they like, surprise them. So what they do, they phone someone ahead of time and say, right, your mother's won the money, but I'll get hold of them somehow. Can you make sure she's there?
So basically, they couldn't use the footage because they turned up to the house and did the big surprise. And because she had no emotion on their face, they thought they had the wrong house.
You won the 100,000. Someone's knocking at the door. She's like, landed.
Yeah. I'm really excited. Tell your eyebrows, please. Jesus Christ.
What, they couldn't use the footage?
No.
Couldn't use it, no.
It's out there, it exists.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Get on it. We have to get on
Yeah,
it.
we'll try. Imagine.
That just shows like this is the problem is like we aren't getting enough representation of the Botox community. So that's now when children meet a Botox person, they haven't had that role model.
But know some of the celebrities in America, they must see Madonna, her face has changed.
Oh yeah.
When do they just tell her it's enough?
When the
You've
what?
had enough. Like they say, like, why do they keep on giving it to her? Like,
Nobody's telling us enough because they're making far too much money.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. But I always wonder what's really weird about that, right? If most of it is plastic, that means when these celebrities dies or have died and everything else decomposed, there must be skeletons in the ground with still full faces.
But do you reckon that's why they think there's alien bodies? When they dig them up and they have them weird faces. It was just ancient Egyptians with Botox.
Just Hollywood celebrities.
Back in the day. Egyptian celebrities.
Botox is actually, because I was looking into it, because I was like, oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll look into it, because it is all around us, right? But it's actually from a tree. Botox is from a tree.
Oh, really?
Toxin from a tree. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a.
It's just poison, isn't it? It's
just
poison that
poison,
paralyzes the muscles.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was.
This is the so like. This is the double standard because you'll get these people going, oh, people getting Botox, oh, it's disgusting, poisoning yourselves. And then they'll go out and drink like 8 pints.
Yeah.
Like in one go.
Don't bring me into this.
Well, that was my thought process. Like, should I get Botox the day before I did it? Did a gram of coke? It goes, what's the fucking point? Of course I'm going to get Botox.
There was a guy in Hollywood in Stag years ago, right? And he wouldn't put sun cream on. He's like burning.
Yeah.
I was like, what was his name? But I was like, put sun cream on, like you're burning.
What do you mean? He wouldn't put sun cream on?
Because he said, oh, it's chemical. It fucks your body. I was like, oh, you've been sniffing cocaine for 3 days. That's a true story. He wouldn't put it on sun cream because it was chemical in his body. He said, you've been putting it up your nose.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's mad.
If anything, he's up in the chance of getting caught by the police doing cocaine because his fucking face is so fucking visible. And I was just like, seeing it on my love.
Has he got high blood pressure or has he slept in the sun?
We're looking for a man who looks like a red panda. Anyone seen him?
In a nightclub, he's trying to act all like he's glowing. Oh, he lights up the room when he
for
comes
some reason, every time he crosses the road, the traffic stops. He's like, what the fuck's going on? I can't work this out.
I'm the Messiah.
Here's the problem, right? Is historically, as people, because we're tribal animals, humans, right? So we developed language.
Another sponsorship this episode is Alun Heating and Plumbing, based in Talbot and cover all South Wales area. They are specialists in all aspects of heating and plumbing and offer 0%, that's 0% finance on all boilers, heating and bathroom installations. And they also do a 24-hour call-out service. You can find them on Facebook or Google for all the contact details and to book. Please don't hesitate. Thank you.
I remember taking my old man back to his local pub once after he'd done it out as a gastro pub, right? And he was fucking furious. He used to have his own chair in his pub, right? So I took him to this place. Firstly, no chairs, just beer, like kegs and stuff. Sits down like, Dad, what do you want? He goes, I'll have a lager. I go up, I said, can I have a lager? He goes, we don't do lager. I'm like, what do you want about you don't do lager? He goes, oh, you can have a chocolate orange one. So I sat back down, put it down. My dad goes, what's that? I said, chocolate orange lager. And he goes, I'm not sitting on a stool drinking fucking chocolate. He just got up and he just went, God! He walked out.
He shouted, "God!"
Yeah, walked out. Yeah.
Comes back in and goes, God! The two cunts.
Oh, you remember? Oh, as he walks out, he spotted one of his friends. He goes, God! And then he leaves for 5 minutes, comes back in. Not you, John.
Have you done that? Like you have an argument or something, you kick off, and you like, fucking go in, you like slam door. And you go like, oh, my fucking keys in there. No, you leave something back. When you like kicked off or something, I go for time, but when you come back in, you got to go,
Yeah.
my keys back.
Do you know what I like about like people kicking off? Firstly, I like the hold me back men. I find that really funny. We're gonna hold me back. Well, he's like worried that they're so hard they're gonna like do him in. Like, but I also like there's always one guy, you know, that, like who's sort of in the middle of it, push it like just getting up to people, and he's always got the same thing. He goes, hey, don't you start on me? It's like, oh, sorry, Mike Tyson's turned up. Like,
You know what? In the petrol station we talked about yesterday. So petrol station sells booze 24 hours. So after it's in town centre there. So I'm walking down now, and it's like it's weird. So you're outside like the nightclubs there, they start closing like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then someone will go, I go to the petrol station to get a drink, and then people are like, oh. So it's like like Hollies are coming.
Yeah.
Of the alcoholics. So
Yeah.
one will start walking, then somebody else. So there's like a big trail of people now, like gathering in this petrol forecourt, right? There's a woman filling her car. They all start shaking his car now. So I'm in the queue now. I just want to get 4 cans going with, like, to have a nightcap in it. And 4 cans in nightcap. What? They come in 4s.
They come in 4s.
I did 1 4. We've got a drink on it.
Sandro, the number you can buy is not a serving suggestion. Oh, I've opened that one now. I've got to drink all 4. They won't.
I mean, that was a big bag of fucking crisps. We made 24 packs of crisps. Yeah, they come in 24s. What do you expect?
First thing Sandro does with a pack of 24 crisps is opens the little ones and empties them into the big ones. Mix them up.
and then just puts his head in.
Duct tape it on.
Oh, dear. Our next sponsorship for this episode is the Complete Composite Doors, Windows and Repairs. They specialise in all aspects of the double glazing industry, from UPVC to aluminium windows, doors and composite doors. They are Certus Quality Mark accredited company. They've been going over 10 years, got lots of experience, and they are massive supporters of this podcast.
For a free quotation, please contact 074 983 701 32 or contact them directly on Facebook for a free, no-hassle quote. Thank you very much.
I've thought of an idea. Maybe this will get the ball rolling. Right, you know virtue signalling, right? Where you go around saying things that make you look like a good person.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm vegan. And then people like you,
Yeah.
right? I've come up with the opposite. So what's the opposite of a virtue? A vice.
Yeah.
Vice signalling is where you go out loudly being a bellend.
Yeah.
So the bellends go, I respect this guy. And then what's fun is calling people out on it. So like I had a taxi driver who was like, tell you what, too many immigrants coming in. I was like, I don't think you mean that. You're just trying to impress racists.
Come over here again in my taxis that I will take because it's money for me, obviously.
I was watching an interview with a football player that used to play for Swansea, a guy called David Cottrell, who was born in Cardiff.
What was it, the Cox one?
Yeah, and he was saying that when he signed for Swansea, he had Cardiff fans come up to him and they were like, it's disgusting, you're going to play for Swansea, how dare you? And he said, well, mate, he goes, it's my job. He goes, what do you do? He goes, I'm a carpenter. He goes, what? He goes, then you've never taken a job in Swansea. He goes, I did one last week. It's like, you're like, yeah, it's insane. Like the amount of passion that these fans put into that rivalry, it blows my mind. Like,
I went to Swansea Cardiff the other day, and it was. We were saying about the podcast. It's like it brings out of you, like how you go crazy to new, like.
Yeah.
But it's funny because you meet, like, when I'm in London, if I meet someone from Cardiff, we're like, oh, brilliant, because we're both disadvantaged.
You know, and it is like that's the old saying, like. If you like in America, the Europeans stick together.
Yeah.
Then if it's the West stick against the East, and then out of that, the Mars now, I don't like them either.
When I was in Norway, I met a proper full-on Cardiff fan who was part of the Soul Crew, and we met in a bar in Norway, and he genuinely said to me, he said, funny innit? He goes, because out here, he goes, we stick together. I see you in Cardiff, I'll smash you fucking head in.
Do you know what? When I was in Mexico, I remember it so perfectly. It was my birthday, and I hadn't seen any Welsh people for like 6 months. And I just saw, the yellow, red, green bucket hats.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
I saw it in the distance. I was like, oh my God, that's a Welsh person. And I just started running. And there was this like group of people, and I was like, are you all from Wales? And they were like, yeah, we are. And I was like, oh my God. And I like tripped because I was so excited. Oh, yeah, it felt so good.
Do you know when we asked earlier what was the strangest thing you'd seen in Mexico? If I'd asked that person, they'd see you. I'm just trying to enjoy my holiday, and all of a sudden there's someone sprinting the wall.
She put my bucket off. She put a fucking crystal underneath there.
Do you know what? When I got there, though, I was like, right, I'm going to learn Spanish, but I didn't do it like the way that you would normally. I was just like, I'll just pick it up. So then I ordered this coffee, and they said frío o caliente, so cold or hot. So I was like, okay, caliente means hot. I'm going to start a conversation with people and tell them, hola, me llamo Tanya, soy caliente. Hi, I'm Tanya, it's hot. Thank you very much. But actually what I was doing is I was telling people I'm horny. Because caliente in Mexico means horny. And I made a point when I got there, I was like, I'm going to meet everyone I can on this like 3-mile street.
I bet you did.
I was like,
I queue.
I don't want them to like be asking me constantly to go in their shops. I want them to know I'm a resident now. And now they just think I'm a fucking horny girl.
I love that. You're like, why is it every man I see in Mexico shows me his cock? I can't quite work it out.
Can you imagine the other way around though? Like a Mexican coming to Wales and like walking up Station Road just being like, hello, my name is Juan, I'm very horny. It's like opposite for me. It's like they're WhatsApping each other like, wait till you get this girl in.
You know what? But Spanish people are sexy, so you'd be like, good.
Like, in a Welsh accent,
we'd be flattered. A Spanish person has come to my country and is turned on Cymru.
To be honest, that sounded like you were saying Tanya was not sexy, and I was very rude of him. Very rude.
I know the things, yeah, but look like a Welsh person walking around like B&M bargains.
Yeah.
I'm horny! Woman's like, oh, he's off again. Look at the puddle, he's horny, fucking hell! He's crazy!
Same guy. Oh, that's really funny.
This episode is sponsored and supported by Sherwood's Remapping and Auto Tuning. They remap cars for better performance and better MVG. They also do car servicing and car maintenance work. Please support this local business as they supported us and will continue to. If you mention this podcast when you book, we've got a bit of a surprise for you. You have 10% off your booking. Contact them on Facebook under Sherwood's Remapping. The gig in Bridgend once, right? And it was a fucking mental gig. This woman claps like and like they take her out like she had like a fucking something wrong with her. And another one, they threw another guy out.
Yeah.
They threw out like, and I said, fuck her. Has he fallen as well? No, she's been caught giving him a blowjob with the back. And he said, I didn't come! I was like, oh, what the fuck? Chris Davis's gig. It was mental. And he's like, I didn't come. And he was like, oh, he was in the audience. I'm getting sucked off.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, like, how can I address this?
And I love the fact that he thinks if he didn't come, it's not a crime. That's it. I didn't come. What are you on about?
The loophole.
Yeah.
Because I was looking over, and like, somebody's doing a good gig, and people like heads bob, they laughing.
Yeah.
I thought, fucking, she had a good time. I thought my jokes, but she was sucking him off. You know what I mean?
That's amazing. I nearly accidentally killed someone once. Like genuinely true. Like so, basically, I was with someone, and I admit it was the first night together, so I made a massive effort. Right, house was really nice. I had candles on the go and stuff. We start getting down to it, really passionate and stuff. And I throw these pillows off the bed, right, to make fucking room, stuff like that. And I'm focused here. And then I can just smell burning, and I'm like, the fuck is that? I look up, right, one of the pillows has landed on a candle and is fully alight on the windowsill, right? So then I've got to go over, grab this burning pillow, throw it out the window. The best thing was, about an hour earlier, when we were on a date, I asked this girl what her biggest fear was, and it was being burnt alive.
Oh my God.
It's happening!
Imagine that, someone asks you what the greatest fear is, and then something happens.
I know.
Like, whoa, you asked me this, fucking hell.
Yeah,
That's thing, Welsh people, I think, as well, especially like older Welsh men,
yeah.
hard men. If like they white things on and make it a little, and again like a bit sexual, and a few candles and all that.
Yeah.
And he comes home like that from work, Steve works, open the doors, candles.
Yeah.
There's been a fucking power cut of it. Automatically, they think something different to me. He don't go for a minge with that. He goes to the fuse box. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's got
Oh, she's there. He's a guy. There's been a power.
She's got a crotch that's next on. Need a new pair of them, now they're worn out.
You're lucky when that happened. You threw the pillow out. Could imagine it was like summer and the grass outside was fucking like dry and just lit you a fucking estate on fire.
I love that you think I'm rich enough to live anywhere with grass. I live in a concrete fucking jungle, right?
Seriously, you're gonna be a pub like that. There's a guy, he's got half a burnt face. You look at the guy, he's like, oh, stop looking at it. He said, I was walking over the pub, he said, and the burning pillow smacked me in the head. You're like, there we go, dude.
That's a good question. What's your biggest fear, Tanya?
Oh, my biggest fear. You know those toilets that have got chains? Yeah. I don't know why, but I've just always been afraid
Well,
of
the
them.
old school, I like them.
Yeah.
I thought there was something more. It's not, it's just the toilet. I thought like I'm worried about getting sucked in. No, it's just the toilet.
No, like looking at it, I'm like, fuck. My primary school, Blind Baglan, I went to, and that was the only toilet they had in the whole school, and I would hold my pee in all day until I got
Yeah,
home.
but you doing it wrong, that's why.
Why?
Because what happens when them toilets, the old school ones, like you get up like that, pull them, you don't. Only the toilet, you do it there. Because then you work in them as well. It's all about using stuff to exercise and building muscle. It's not good for coming with me. You haven't obviously used your method.
No, mate, lifting pies doesn't count.
It's all about toilets, mate. What's mad, like, it's mad. But years ago, you had to go to the back of the garden
Yeah.
to go to the toilet. And my nan always said, she's got, it's not the same as years ago and the fun. I said, what? You said you used to shit in the garden, basically. She said, yeah, but it was fun. They used to put bets on the next door neighbour.
Yeah.
While they having a pee or a poo. And I said, was it like time? No, it was a glass door. I was like, how was it fun? Like, what the fuck? He wasn't having a shit, basically. Go on, he's going for it, he's going. Oh, there he goes.
That's amazing. I would love to have walked into a high street bookies. The odds are on there, shit, piss. Private one.
Oh, they're cooking a curry, that'll be up there.
The man in the curry.
Here's a question. If you could go in a bookies and put a bet on anything in the world and they would have to take your money, what would you bet on?
Something that I would win, and then I get the money.
Yeah, but you want to win, but you want it to be unlikely as well.
When will Simon take his wig off?
5-1 next Thursday.
There he goes, He pulled it off.
Mine probably be Sandro living past 40.
God, if the podcast, if it gets anywhere, his ass making money, I die. He's like, yeah.
So listen to this.
This is an advert for Stone Circle Comedy Club. Probably shouldn't have started by saying this is an advert. Looks massively unprofessional. But Stone Circle Comedy Club.
Where is it though?
I'll tell you where it is, Sandro.
Get your fucking mouth shut.
It's in the Garage Music Venue in Uplands, which is under the White Snooker Hall. It happens every second Sunday. Always a top professional lineup. We don't mess around, which is why Sandro's never given me on the fucking bill.
Fucking slime.
Come down, go to www.stonecirclecomedy.co.uk.
Get out of my pub.
The snail chasing someone.
No, it's a one like that. So, if you had a snail, would chase you, and if it caught up with you,
Would you rather £2 million or have a snail chasing you your entire life, and as soon as he touches you, you're dead? Because it doesn't matter how far away you get from that snail.
Yeah.
You know he's coming slowly.
coming.
Are you moved to America, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but he'd get there eventually. That's what I mean.
Well,
But would he
you're
follow
like a
your
boat.
constant route,
Yeah.
or is he just constantly?
He just knows where you are.
How is it killing you? Does it have a superpower where anything it touches kills?
You've mistaken me for a biologist, Steffan. I don't-
Because I would take the snail if I can stand just behind my enemy.
Yeah.
So the snail gets to the enemy first, gone, and then I run.
What's that guy who does
Shout.
the steak and all that?
The what?
Salt Bay, just do after him. When a guy can go, bye.
That's true. I
The
think
guy, he's not dying, he's dancing. Wrong bag, he was cocaine.
that's so true, actually. I asked that question like it was a serious question, forgetting how easy snails are to defeat. So easy.
It was steps on one, like.
Oh, that's really funny.
They are hanging though, weren't they?
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Apparently, a snail was a shell. What do they call the other one?
The what?
Which one? The slug.
Slug.
A slug and a snail are the same thing.
Are they?
Yeah, because the shell is a little house, like.
What?
I think Sandro is presenting the interesting argument that a snail is a gentrified slug.
So basically, the shell is like a caravan. They drop it off and then they fucking go for the water. That's what I swear down. And they go back into it.
Hang on, let me put it in terms Simon will understand. Right, a snail is Centre Parks, a slug is Butlin.
They got the shell and they go around the shell. They just drop it off.
I don't think this can't be true, right?
There's no way there's no way that a slug is just on his day and he goes, I'll have that house. Gets in there and goes off and then another snake comes back to my house.
I just know it's cheese hammer. You bastard! No, that's true, that is.
No, their organs are inside the shell.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're different species.
Someone told me on
You're
the
thinking
pub.
about crabs. That's what you're thinking about. You know, the ones that go into other shells.
Yeah,
They have to
see.
move house because they grow and grow and grow.
No, I
Yeah.
swear they look the same. They slimy though.
Yeah, they are. Not everything slimy is the same. Slugs are not the same as car salesmen.
Like, as I said, he thought it was a little caravan, like.
Do you know what I like about what you said, the hermit crab, right? What I like about it is, so hermit crabs, they don't actually know what they're getting into as a shell. They assume that's a shell. They're just looking for space, right? Which means there must be hermit crabs out there because of all the littering humans have done. It's just inside a shoe from B&M. There must be.
A shoe from B&M.
Yeah. He's living his best life.
And one day, it'll meet a hermit crab in the other shoe. Now, that's a movie.
Well, they like,
Get on it, Pixar.
literally, they could like crawl into a little doll's house in the Arctic, like Anne Frank. Like.
Right, hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Right, right. Can we just check what Sandro thinks Anne Frank is?
But she had in the Arctic, didn't she?
Yeah, but what's this about dolls?
Do you mean no?
I know what you mean. I got it straight away, but you gotta explain it to him.
Oh, what I love about that is how choosy the crab was. Why is he going all the way to the attic? He's obviously got it on the living room floor. And he's got
Chased by German crabs.
Right, they would only... German crabs were only endangered if they were gay or Jewish. Aryan crabs were fine.
German crabs like some porn star with big pubes. His hides up there. He's coming.
Oh, fucking hell. What's your biggest fear?
German crabs. No, I don't, the fear of dying is always a thing for me. Like,
That's a nice answer. That's existential.
Do you fear it every day?
I know what that
though?
means. Go on.
Is it like a constant fear?
No, it's not because like
Only when you're hungover.
yeah. Well, I think
I
sometimes
find that mad, though. Someone who's fucked their life up as much as you is afraid of finishing it.
No, I just think I think the world would be a worse place without me.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, I do think. But then someone said to me, I think like once you go, like, you know,
No, do you think that's it? I don't.
I don't know.
I
I think the spirituality. That's what I think personally. But again, then what thing I go to the next life and I'm fat the rest of eternity?
No, they won't do you dirty twice.
I go wings the car. I look down. Fuck! And I'm limping. I got gout for the rest of my life. I got gout for the next 20 billion years. Jesus, you bastard!
Jesus.
Oh, mate, I love it. Got reincarnated with the same medical ailments, mate. That'd be so funny. Jesus Christ,
hilarious,
like.
isn't it?
What, have
That'd
you
be
got
so-
permanent gout then?
Yeah,
It's not permanent. I mean, if he changes his ways, it's not too.
The doctor
Permanent.
said, right. He said, do you want the best option?
Yeah.
He said, right, best option is, he said, to stop drinking as much, pastries, all
Yeah.
kind of foods, look after yourself. He said, there's another option.
Innit?
He said, tablets. I said, okay.
Isn't it funny how Tanya spends quite a lot of money on crystals? You've got your own natural ones.
She comes, she walks on my toe in her bra. The fuck is this?
Sandro's toe in my bra.
Tanya, tell me about.
Oh, that's been another episode with the problematic pub
Fucking hell.
the automatic pub.
An automatic pub podcast.
Automatic.
Well, we haven't got to change the gear stick ourselves, have we? Fuck me.
This is an AI generated episode. I'm sorry, there's been some glitches. I want to thank the guest, Steffan Alun.
Thank you very much.
And Tanya Spence-Kelly.
I've been Sandro Ford, one of the best comedians in his budget. And you've been?
Simon Emmanuel, one of the best comedians out of his fucking